All right, we have first reactions for Superman. Now, the review embargo itself also lifts today. So for the next couple of hours, you'll see little tidbits here and there, and then you'll get full reviews sometime this afternoon, I would imagine, because that's when the Amazon Prime screenings start at select theaters, which I'm going to. I'm going to one tonight. I don't know if I'm going to do an out-of-the-theater live stream. Maybe I'll do a video. We'll see. But either way, I'll let you know by tomorrow how I feel about it. I'm really hoping it's good. It's always tough to to take first reactions serious, though. Most of them are pretty positive, and I'll go through some of them in a second. But this is my favorite example, I think, of why it's tough to take them serious. So, Batlad Russian Bot here said why these paid shills can't be trusted. So this is Nick Guy here, and he said, The Flash is a comic book masterpiece. I said it. I'm so happy. Believe the hype. Now, if you know what he's talking about, or if you have seen that movie, you know that The Flash is a piece of shit. It's a terrible movie. It's awful. Hot garbage. And this is a Access Media critic. And the reason that he's pulling this up is because he says, we won. See you all on the other side. So he's shilling for this movie. So it's tough to take these people serious because they will lie. And they lie all the time. One that I actually kind of believe, whether or not if your tastes align with her or not, I don't know. But Grace Randolph gave it a positive review. And I don't think she's a James Gunn fan. James Gunn shit on her once and call her a liar. But she said she liked it. And I tend to believe her review because I think she would have loved for this movie to be bad. But I will give her some props for saying how she really felt about it. So, the world premiere happened, I believe, yesterday. Because that's when all of these pictures were coming out. Everybody's there. They should seriously hire the people that make these dresses to make the costumes. She looks great here. Who really looks good is this one. I think this is who's playing Hawk Girl. That is a great dress. I gotta say. Fantastic. She looks hot in that thing. So, the reason I'm pulling this up is because a lot of these Access Media sites, I don't know what, it seems like they're trying so hard to really get everybody involved in this movie to be political so that they can get headlines like this. So Superman actor Sean Gunn says film is pro-immigrant, and if you don't like that, you're not American. Now keep in mind, this is not James Gunn. This is his brother. He plays Maxwell Lord in the film. Okay? I'm going to show you what he said. It came from Variety. It came from this Mark Malkin guy. This guy, man, he's always asking crazy shit like this question. Remember this?
I'm told, I've seen the first episode, but Agatha is the gayest Marvel project yet. Do you agree?
It better be, because that's what I signed up for.
It's the gayest. What a hard-hitting question. So this Variety guy, he's out here trying to bait them into these questions. James Gunn actually does not take the bait. Does not take the bait. Listen to this.
Oh, you said it's an immigrant story. It's a political movie. MAGA today is going nuts. What do you have to say to MAGA?
I don't have anything. I think this movie's for everybody. I don't have anything to say to anybody. I'm not here to judge people, I think this is a movie about kindness, and I think that's something everyone can relate to.
Fair enough. Much better job with this question. Much better job with this question. Now, not everybody else was so smart about it. He laughed because he knew what he was doing. Like, watch that laugh he gives him.
You said it's an immigrant story. It's a political movie. MAGA today is going nuts. What do you have to say to MAGA?
I don't have anything.
He knows exactly why does anybody even go up to this guy? Like, if you see this dude, like, you run the other way. Don't answer any questions from this guy. It should almost be like studios need to do a better job of this, of teaching the people involved in their movies how to avoid this shit, because it makes a lot of stuff like this. This is not a good headline for this movie. Now, Midnight's Edge has made some videos on this, and they think it's because a lot of the media hates David Zaslav, the guy who runs Warner Brothers. Maybe they're right. It really does seem like the media is pushing something on this movie. This movie, I will say this, the movie is there's a lot of scrutiny surrounding this movie. I think a lot of that, though, has to do with pressure from fans who want a good Superman movie, though. And you also have the Snyder Bros who are never going to be happy. It's pretty crazy. So here's some more questions. So these guys take the bait. So Nathan Fillion, this is the guy playing Guy Gardner, and then James Gunn's brother. And the way I'm going to play the Sean Gunn one first, because the way that this dude asked this question is pretty slimy, because he makes sure everybody knows this is James Gunn's brother. Make sure you know it's James Gunn's brother. We don't want you to know he's connected to James Gunn, the director.
Your boss, your brother, your boss, your brother.
Yeah.
Your boss,
talked about
your brother.
Your brother.
Yeah.
Talked about Superman being an immigrant. And now MAGA is already upset that he's called Superman an immigrant. I wanted to get your reaction.
Superman is an immigrant. He comes from the planet Krypton. But Clark Kent has papers. Clark Kent is a legal citizen. He's not hanging out in front of Home Depot trying to build your deck. Okay, this isn't the same thing. It's not the same thing. Nobody has a problem. Well, some people have a problem with immigrants in general, sure, but most people don't. I have no issue with people that come here legally. I think that that's a fantastic thing. I'm fine with people that come here legally, especially if they can make the country better. I'm all for that. I'm not for anybody running over the border. We don't know anything about them, what they're bringing, who they are. I'm not a fan of that. Most people aren't a fan of that. That's why it was a really big issue during the election. And this isn't just them. A lot of these media outlets are trying to make legal and illegal all in the same by just saying immigrant. They just say immigrant now. Trying to make legal and illegal mold together, which is not the case.
My reaction to that is that it is exactly what the movie is about. I think that, like, we support our people, we love our immigrants. Yes, Superman is an immigrant, and yes, the people that we support in this country are immigrants, and if you don't like that, then you're not American. People who say no to immigrants are against the American way. They're against what the American dream is all about.
I like how he actually says the American way, something Superman doesn't say in this movie, and that does piss me off. But this isn't new to this movie. That's like a mandate from DC itself, Warner Brothers, I think, because they haven't said that in the comics for a long time. I think Jim Lee is the one that changed that. I could be wrong there, but a long time ago they changed it, and they've been trying to find a new motto for him ever since. And you'll never find one as good as Truth, Justice, and the American Way. It just goes together really good. It's stupid that Superman doesn't use that anymore because he is American. And he's been a part of American pop culture for a long time. Superman is America. This is stupid. It's dumb, though. He knew he was falling into this, and then he just ran. You could tell he was trying to figure out what he should say here in this clip, and then he just went all in. He went all in with it. All right, let's listen. I haven't actually listened to this one.
Oh, James has said that Superman is an immigrant.
And now, see, he keeps using James Gunn's quote. They want to remind you over and over again.
Oh, James has said that Superman is an immigrant story, that it is political. MAGA today was getting a little upset that he called Superman an immigrant. I wanted to get your reaction.
Somebody needs a hug. It's just a movie, guys. It's just a movie.
That bow tie sucks. A terrible outfit. He's wearing like a Canadian jacket with that American bow tie. You know, maybe I'm thinking I'm being stereotypical here. I was going to say I thought like gay dudes had good fashion sense. Not this guy. Not him. So that's what's going on with this. And I will admit, it's been kind of unfair for this movie in a lot of ways. I want it to be good. I'm really hoping it's good. I would love to come out of this movie smiling. Superman is back. That'd be great. I'm on board with the silly stuff. None of that has bothered me. But, of course, I'm actually a comic book reader, so I'm used to silly Superman. Superman, there's a lot of takes on the character that you can do. I'm fine with Silver Age stuff. I love the Silver Age. I love the Golden Age. I mean, my comic book, The Golden Patriot, very much inspired by the Golden Age of comic books. It's in the name. So I'm okay with going that route. The question is, will it be good? You know, do you make that work? So we'll see. I don't know how I feel. I want to be optimistic about the movie. I really do. We'll see. I'll let you know by tomorrow for sure. I'm sure I'll cover reviews tomorrow, and I'll give you my thoughts on it, and I will let you know. But with that, comment. Let me know how you feel about all this. Also, if you would, please subscribe, share the video, hit that notification bell, throw a like up. Also, check out my comic. We're almost to 4,000 books sold, which is pretty damn cool. It's awesome number. Awesome number. That's a lot of books, man. Very thankful to everybody that's checked this campaign out. We got a lot of stuff over there. But Cover D, if you just want to read the book, is only $17. Well worth it, I think. Lots of action in this comic. It's a fun comic. I think you'll really like it. The book is done. We're going to print right now, actually. I believe that process has already started. So you're going to get your book, and you're going to love it. So check it out. And with that, peace.
The year is 1945. World War II rages from the halls of Buckingham Palace to the shores of the Nile River. Even now, the clash between freedom and tyranny is about to boil over. Somewhere in North Africa, 2 American flyboys are soaring high on a reconnaissance mission, searching for clues to a peculiar new obsession with the occult gripping the Nazi high command.